Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mr. Victor Osoro of Webby Homes Company, and we are here on a show called Real Estate Talks in Lagos. So I'm here with a special guest, very special guest, a very good friend of mine, a very good business partner of mine. Way back, it's not a person than Mr. Andy Bokoro. Thank you so much for coming, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Victor, it's been a long time coming. I remember the first time I met Mr. Victor. We are friends, but we're first business partners before we became friends. Sure. And I believe we've been maintaining that relationship for a while.
Yeah, 7 years, yeah?
Yeah, 7 years. It's such a long time coming. Yeah, my name is Bokoro Andy. I'm the MD of Cabana Homes. I've been in the real estate industry for close to, about 7 years. 7 years. 7 years in the real estate industry, trying to solve problems and needs of investors. Yes, I've faced so many challenges hiring people to sites. Imagine taking a client to site and a property. They will see this property, say like there's nothing happening here. That same property, the clients will call you in the next 1 year. Mr. Andy, is that property available? And you say, sir, the property is no longer available. And you see the expression on their face. So that's what we go through all this year. So I think with that experience we've gathered, with that knowledge, that's what gave birth to Cabana Homes. So Cabana Homes stands for security, simplicity, and affordability.
There's a company we had an issue with, but not the direct sales from me.
Okay.
A client of mine bought a property through another company. And then for over 3 to 4 years now, we've been hearing stories upon stories. Yes. They've been giving allocation on paper, but
the
guy hasn't seen land yet. What is seen in his paper?
You know what they say. There's a popular quote in real estate that says, you don't own a land until you allocate it.
So talking about land right now, so you have some properties in Ibejleki and Ekpe Axis. Yeah, and that's more like your primary focus because yes, we've done stuff together. And to be honest, I've not had complaints. Being this with him and the sister company is Silver Pacific Homes. Yeah. So we've done things together over the years, and our clients have been sold their properties. No ballet has come to grab, no Omale has come to argue. I have like peace of mind. You understand my point? Because most our job is risky sometimes. They always call us, what's going on, but no calls from any clients yet. You understand? So it's really good. I really give you guys that.
Thank you very much.
So one thing I will ask you, because people have been asking this question, I want to clarify that. Why Ibejleki? Why Ekpe Axis? Do you understand?
Okay.
Why not Orchid Road?
Okay.
Why not Ajata happening areas? Why the bush?
Okay, let me come in like this. You said why Ekpe, why Ibejleki?
Yes.
We are selling affordability.
Okay.
So for you to be able to get a land that is affordable, you have to go to an area that is still developing, and that's the Ibejleki and Ekpe. So another angle I want to come in is don't doubt real estate. You can doubt the channel in which you came into.
Okay.
Yes, so many people say, my hands have got burnt, I've tried to invest, and at the end of the day, millions are being off like that. Their hands got burnt, and they just doubt real estate is calm, real estate is this. That's why I'll keep saying to people, don't doubt real estate. Doubt your channel, the channel in which you are going to be probably an agent or whosoever introduced into the business. Mr. Victor, if peradventure, like tomorrow you woke up maybe this morning and you're feeling headache, the first person you go to is your doctor.
True.
Now your doctor asks you questions like for symptoms, how are you feeling? You tell the doctor, oh, my head, I'm having pain on my head. So because of the symptoms you're having, the doctor can diagnose that, oh, this is what is wrong with you. We have doctors in the real estate industry so like that.
Sure.
Based on your needs, what you want, the purpose of why you want to invest, these people can diagnose the areas and the company to take you to. You can't get to hand bonds with people like that. And I believe Webby Homes.
Sure.
So Webby Homes is a trusted brand for you to go. Please, I'm begging every investors out there, try as much as possible to deal with the right people, the professionals in the real estate industry. They are called the real estate doctors.
Very good explanation on that part. But yeah, so I have another question for you. Ibejleki Axis and Ekpe Axis. One of my clients, Mr. Julius, bought a property about 5 years ago. That's Southern Atlantic. Yes, 700,000 naira. So what has the appreciation rate been over the years?
Mr. Julius, I remember this. Yes, you're talking about. As of then, it was selling for 700,000.
Yeah.
And right now, as I speak to you, the estate is nothing less than 4 4.5 million naira.
Okay.
Yes, 4 million, 4.5 million naira.
Okay. Now, I'm asking, how do you come up with these values?
Okay.
These figures.
Alright.
Now, why is it 4.5 million naira?
Okay.
Like, are there houses around or something? Why this price?
Okay. First is when it comes to projects and development. I remember way back then we all were shouting the Dangote refinery. Me personally, I took some clients along that axis and I showed people Bielan.
Proposed.
Yeah, proposed site. It was a proposed site, and I told clients that the Dangote refinery is here.
Yeah.
And most of them, Biggie. None of them believed. I'm telling you, 80% of the investors that we took to Ibejuleki doubted, now nothing is happening here. That's why real estate, you go ahead of development.
Yeah.
You buy and wait. I'm telling you, Robert Kiyosaki said, find out where people are going to before they get there, buy the lands.
All right. Wow. That was a deep one.
Thank you.
Mr. Andy should be a pastor. I almost fell under the anointing. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, you give me an answer. You're like,
Okay.
you give me the figures, the present figures now of the same plot my client bought. I'm using as a case study. We have so many clients. You know, this is a particular one. It's a case study. Now, in 5 years' time, how much do you think the land is worth over 4 million naira now will be in 5 years' time?
That particular property we are talking about,
Yeah.
in the next 5 years from now, and I'm not just giving these figures, I'm not just saying it. We actually we foresight all these things coming.
Okay.
Right? There's a foresight to these things. I think this property will be selling for nothing less than 10 to 15 million naira in the next 5 years.
10 to 15 million naira.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Andy, are you just saying this, calling these figures so that
You will say that.
the client that has bought will be happy? I'm sure they're watching this program right now.
No, I want them to be happy.
Yeah, that's that. Okay, why are you giving us these figures?
Okay, the why. Okay, I said the property to be selling for 10, 15 million naira.
Yeah.
Okay, let me leave that now and let's go back to history.
Okay.
Let's go back to history because history will convince you better.
Okay.
Yes, because these things we are talking about are things that has happened over time. So let's go back to memory lane. Let me take you back to memory lane.
Memory rebalance.
See, for instance, this same airport, Murisala Mohammed International Airport.
Okay.
As at the time the airport came about, so many people, like it came like this.
Okay.
Yes, I came like this. Projections were made. This is the proposed site for the international airport. So many people keyed into those projects.
Okay.
So many people doubted it. I've taken some of our clients to sites that told me they missed opportunity to own a land in that axis due to doubt.
Okay.
And today they are regretting it big time. Now look at Ikoyi. Look at people who own estates. Look at people who own hotel.
Okay.
For instance, if you're to make you have an appointment at the airport by 6 o'clock, you want to lodge.
Definitely.
Am I not making money?
Definitely.
If I own an hotel there, I'm definitely making money out of it. So these are things, these are track records that shows proven results that we can follow. There's a track to everything.
Okay.
So bringing it back to our time, we have the Dangote refinery. The Dangote refinery is estimated to provide job for over 150,000 people.
Okay.
Just imagine 150,000 people coming with their families. Some have about 4 to 5 children.
Okay.
You as a
You'll be in
person
schools,
who should be in school,
and schools will come there. You understand?
banks,
Yes.
banks will come
around.
Yes,
And they'll be like, okay, fine. Schools, banks, fast food will come.
come.
You understand? Redeem already will give us our pole-to-pole parishes.
Parish.
You understand?
So can I show you with this?
Yeah.
Do you know the free trade zone
Yeah.
is about 80% sold out? And according to research, the free trade zone is about 4 to 5 times bigger than the current VI. And just imagine industries are occupied
And
in
they're
those
having
places.
staffs
Already.
And this staff will also need where to stay.
Stay.
Yeah.
And one of the major attraction is, hope you know, whosoever owns a company at the seaport, at the free trade zone, they have this tax evasion for I think for some number of years, where you don't have to pay tax. Just imagine Webby Homes operating without paying tax.
For like 10 years, yeah.
10 years and more.
More,
So
yeah.
that's a way of attracting foreign and local investors to come and invest there.
Maybe that's why Adeboye owns the house there. 'Cause
Yes, he owns the house close.
That man sees far.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes,
Yes.
sees far.
So those are things that even the seaport, you just said something about the seaport betting one of the biggest vessels. So just imagine you as a businessman,
You want to stay close.
you don't have to go all the way to Apapa.
Importer, exporter.
Yes, to clear your goods. If you stay around this side, you are staying close to where your property is. Don't you think Dangote know what he's doing? He's staying close to where investment is.
Yes. Now, maybe I saw the aviation floor being produced. I was imagining the airport already. You understand, on ground. I was imagining it on ground because definitely airports there, aviation floor being sold there, not too far. You know, vehicles around, filling stations will come around. Yes, they'll come around and then malls will come in, hotels will still come in.
Yes.
Yeah, because people bring development. And whatever brings people to a place,
Yes.
development comes.
True.
You understand?
Yes.
And when the demand is now high, you understand, and supply is low, the price will be definitely go up.
True. You're right.
You understand? Because people here to want where to stay, they want land. Just like in Lekki Axis now, you hardly see land most times, most places.
Yes.
If you see your price is something else, or you see an old house you want to bring down and then build what you like.
You're right.
You understand? Yeah. So I'm seeing that picture. I'm seeing that picture with you. Yeah. That's
So
very
this
very
is something
correct.
that you investors, you must give it up for Webby Homes. Webby Homes have your interests in mind. That's why it's revealing all these things to you. I think you as a smart investors, you should actually key to all these things that have been said. Imagine you owning an hotel in Ibejuleki, because definitely Dangote staff and every other company that will be imagined will be using those hotels.
True.
You can get a house for rental purpose. I'm telling you, sir.
Yeah.
You must not live where your investment is at.
And from my experience in real estate,
Okay.
most people coming to look for houses, maybe for rent or for sale, will tell you, I want it far from VI. Why? I work at VI. I want Lekki Phase 1.
You're right.
You get the point?
You're right, sir.
Anything after Lekki Phase 1, I don't want it because they go to VI every day, Monday to at least Friday. You understand?
Okay.
So definitely people want to stay where they work.
Yes.
And then they don't want their kids to be far from them.
Yeah.
Want to put their kids in schools around. And then attend churches around. You understand? So I'm sure, and even their banks should be around too. So you see how investment is growing, or how investment grows in particular region or an area. I can remember somebody's buying. I saw a video which I will play shortly.
Bought the land how much?
Woman's bought a
I bought
property.
the land 1.5 million. If
How
you
many
want,
years
I'll
ago?
bring the receipt for you.
How many years ago, ma?
15 years ago,
How much is it selling for now?
90 million.
Wow. 15 years, 90 million.
And it was not developed. It was somebody's farm that I bought. There was corn, there was ugu, there was all sorts of. You see, I saw ridges there.
The woman bought a property years ago for a particular price, and then the price she sold the property for over times 50 or so of the amount she bought the property. That's really say for you. Pastor Paul Adef asking me the same thing too, about how much he sold the property. And I heard a story about the York Cathedral in Ikate Axis, where their headquarters after the rock is. I think how many hectares? How many acres of land? I think 10 acres of land was bought at a particular price. Now I know it's worth billions.
My father bought land, as I told you earlier, for nothing, and it was not of much value then. But 50 years later, it's worth billions. What you buy today for millions will be worth billions half a century from now, maybe even less, with the kind of population explosion that we have. Victoria Island, nobody wanted to buy land there. It was marsh. It was reclaimed land. But 50 years later, it's worth, that property with building on it is worth $1 billion. We bought 25, for 25 million naira 10 years ago. House on the Rock bought just under 10 acres of property on the Lekki Peninsula for our worship site. We built one building, we're going to build 3 other buildings there. Today, without the brick and mortar on it, that land by the valuers is valued at 3 billion naira. You should thank God I'm your pastor. In other words, we've created an asset base with 10-year differential of 3 billion naira. We
Oh,
invest
naira.
25.
That's real estate. Once people come in, once developments are coming in, people will come in definitely. And once people come in definitely, demand for those properties are high.
Hi.
You understand? So I'm sure as a businessman or someone staying abroad, if I have an airport at Ekpe axis, yeah, still almost at the Bejuleke axis. We call this area as New Lagos. I don't know what it's called now. You understand? If we have an airport there, I want to fly in through that place.
Yes, true.
You understand?
You're right.
So definitely nothing we want to take me to mainland again.
Mainland.
Because everything I need is here on the island, and that axis. And I don't know if we talk about the 24 hours light, if it's still going to
Yes,
come in.
yes,
Because
yes.
I heard that famous Otodela is the one
Otodela,
handling
yes,
power
handling
in that
power.
area. So it's seen as a business right now. We supply 24 hours power, which companies will want, schools will want, banks will want, to save people from buying diesel and all. So that's also a developing factor to consider in that area. So yeah, that's true. Please, this is the most important question.
Okay.
Like the most important question. Thank God I didn't forget this.
Okay.
Title documents. Now, I've not experienced bad title working with Cabana Homes, which is your company. I've not experienced it at all. People are doing a very good job making sure that you get your titles right.
Right.
You understand? Now, which titles do you think
Okay.
is safe for our clients to consider while purchasing? You understand? And then, which one do you think is not safe, and give us why?
Okay, let me answer this question like this. I said something in the beginning of this our interview. I said, don't doubt real estate, doubt the channel. You get. With that, I mean the realtor, the intermediary,
Yeah.
the consultants you're dealing with. They know better. They know, sure do know better than you. But let me answer your question by giving you the classes of land. Yes, let me give you the classes of land. Now we have the freehold land. The freehold land, in actual reality, there's nothing like freehold land.
Okay.
Yes. The freehold we are talking about here is talking about the status of the land.
It doesn't have a title yet.
Yeah, it's not the title, yes. Now, what it means is any land that is free, you can further go ahead to process the title.
That means at that point, it doesn't have a title yet.
Yes. So any land that
it's
you
not
cannot
under
go ahead,
government
any
acquisition.
land that you cannot go ahead to process or further perfect the title, the land has a problem.
Okay.
You're getting the old gist now. So a land is free if you can go ahead to perfect the title. If there's no hindrance for you perfecting the title of that land.
No acquisition.
Yes, no
development,
issue on it. So the land is free. That's number one. And then we have acquisition. Under this acquisition, we have two types of acquisition.
Okay.
We have the committed acquisition,
And non-committed.
which is one you should run away from.
It's easy.
The committed acquisition means that the government has indicated interest
Yes.
in that land.
Probably for schools.
So, but if you're ready to fight the
hospitals.
government, no problem. So the other one falls under the global or general acquisition. Now, this process, these particular lands can be freed through a process called extension.
Accession.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Under this extension is just the process whereby the government releases a portion of land to a community, families, and individual. That's what extension means.
Yeah.
So it's a process of which any land can be removed. Now, in that extension, what I can tell you to avoid in this extension is any land you see that has extension in process.
Okay.
Avoid it or buy it at the integrity of the company.
Okay.
Okay. I said something about integrity. I will keep talking about integrity
Yeah.
because as far as Nigeria is concerned, the whole system there's a whole lot of let me not say because of the camera in the system. Yeah. So you need to go ahead and buy integrity from the company. Extension in progress. Avoid it or buy with the integrity of the company. I will say that again. Extension in process. Avoid it or buy it with the integrity of the company. So that's what I have to say. So rather than that, go ahead. There are lands, different land title. We have the CFO, which people feel like it is any of all title. We have the Gazette. We have the government allocation. We have so many other titles that one can actually go into. But please don't say I'm not buying the land because it doesn't have a title. Can you afford the one that has a title?
Yeah.
So if you can't afford the one that has C of O, you can actually go for the one that is a freehold land.
Okay.
And further go ahead and process your title on
Okay.
it. So if you're
As far as you've done your chart,
you're chatting,
you
and the
understand,
land is free.
the land is free
Yeah,
from
you can go
government
ahead and
acquisition.
buy. Yeah.
Yeah,
But know the intention of the company. Know what the company intends to do on that land.
Mm.
Do they have the intention of perfecting the title?
Oh, yeah.
Yes or not? So if you know that, oh, I'm buying this land, I'm going to perfect the title, or the company is helping you to perfect the
So
title.
if you buy from the company, can't you just perfect your own lot?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're buying the land,
Yeah.
you're getting it to you, and the land is free. You can go ahead and perfect the
your own,
title. Yes,
not-
yes.
Yeah.
And
Aside-
don't forget. Do you know that is a freehold land that the government takes?
Yeah, sure, because there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
That's true.
So a land can be free today. In the next 5, 6,
Yeah.
7 years, the land can.
Yeah, I've heard of such things whereby, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's those things. So my advice to everyone is, I will always bring up what this real estate quote I really love. Find out where people are going before they get there. Buy the land. So if you are waiting for that place
Develop.
to develop,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, one of my clients, when we did a video call, he was surprised. Or like, is abroad? Or like, is this VJC? Or like, yes, it is VJC. Or like, he sat in Lagos and all these things were not there.
Not there.
You understand? Talk about Aja Axis. We went to Aja Axis. We were like, what? So he was surprised. And this time around, he's investing in Eleko heavily. He's investing in Ibejleki heavily. And of course, he knew he missed. I always tell people, if you missed Ikoyi, if you missed Lekki Phase 1, if you don't miss Ibejleki,
Don't miss
you understand my point? So that you won't be hearing things like, Chai, those days, that land was selling for 1 million. You understand? My friend bought, but then I had this, nothing is a lie. You chose flexing over buying land there. You understand? And now look at the huge loss you made. And trust me, anywhere in Lagos is hot. Especially when Lagos has ordained to be hot. I get the point. Because right now,
There's a
you
prophecy
see,
over Lagos.
most investments, Lagos people, they pay their money mainly for internal revenue.
You're right.
You understand? Most investments, most things Lagos do is to bring people. Is the crowd Lagos is benefiting from. You understand? So they won't stop doing investments, building industries, making sure people stay in Lagos, bring people to Lagos. Like if you go to that Ibejleki Axis now, you see companies lined up. Kellogg's is there, Minimi factory is there, Dano Milk, Power Oil, they are all there. And these people have staff, and we still have more staff than the one. And it's a 6-lane road, right?
Yes.
You understand? So what are we saying? You understand? So one very good company, reliable company to buy lands from Ibejleki Axis and Ekpe Axis is Cabana Homes.
Cabana.
Check it online, Cabana Homes.
Yes, cabanahome.ng.
You understand?
Go to our website.
So with them, I'm assured that nothing spoil.
Yes.
Trust me.
So
nothing spoil.
let me give them this one before we go.
Okay.
If you're still doubting real estate, there's this particular thing our fathers they used to do. You know, when our fathers want to keep money, they dig the ground and then bury it under the ground.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Like, it just occurred to me that the safest investment on earth is earth. So please invest in real estate.
Anybody will check, just all right. Thanks for joining us on this show. See you next time. See you same time next time, same venue, same channel for our normal show, Real Estate Talks. Thank you so much in Lagos State.
Thank
so
you.
Mr. Andy,
Yes,
so happy to have you on our show.
Thank you, sir.
I really appreciate you coming.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you so
sir.
much.
Yes, sir.
So we'll have you more often.
All right, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Anytime.
God bless you.
All right.
All right. Bye. Thanks for having us.